On 10th of April, I departed from Dubai and landed in Tokyo, Japan. First thing that I met, massive jet lag. Japan always been my dream destination, so next morning from Tokyo station, I departed to Kyoto. I knew that I always wanted to visit Japan on springtime during the cherry blossom season. And I knew that I was a little bit late because usually dates are end of March and very very early April, and I arrived a little bit late. So I knew that in part of Kyoto it still may get lucky. I still may get lucky and see some cherry blossom, and I did. So first part of my movie about my trip to Japan, about Kyoto, about my trip to Kyoto, about this beautiful part and this beautiful prefecture, about its traditional part, about this traditional Japanese aesthetic, about tea houses, about beautiful shrines and everything that I saw here. And this is the story how I got lucky to see these beautiful pink clouds of Sakura. So the next morning after this sleepy day, I wake up and I go to reception. And so they call the taxi to me and I walk outside to my taxi driver and I was showing him a picture with Philosopher Park and pointing there and explaining that I need to see Sakura there. And he wasn't speaking English at all. And he was explaining me like, no. And as I understand, he explained that it's 35 minutes from Kyoto, but this is the only place in Kyoto where it's still a little bit of blossom, of Sakura blossom. After 35-40 minutes, we arrive on the hill. So in Kyoto, it's a lot of hills. And when we arrived there, it was just on top of the hill, this beautiful pink garden full of sakura. So amazing. It was so peaceful. This park wasn't touristic area at all. It's not touristic destination, and most of the people, tourists, even don't know about anything about this park. It's just very local park, and it's so beautiful and it's so peaceful. I just enjoyed for a couple of hours. I took a very nice and beautiful shots, and I was so thankful for this man, for this taxi driver to pick me there. What a rainy day today. And lucky me, yesterday I got a chance to shoot cherry blossom, because I think that after 12 hours, even more than 12 hours of rain, it will be destroyed, because it's already was last blossom, because usually it's a little bit earlier in end of March and now mid-April. So I got lucky yesterday. And I'm very happy that I took with me rubber boots. It's very helped me in this weather. They very heavy and I carry them all over Japan, but it's very helpful right now because at least my legs not wet. I visited Japanese tea house. It's a very popular place, not only for tourists, but also between Japanese people. They love to drink tea, but the ceremony of drinking tea is different completely. So right now I'm going to drink matcha tea and Japanese tea. This is my matcha pudding. Some syrup. This is matcha tea. They usually bring you 2 cups. I guess one is more deeper and another one less strong.
We arrive Shimbashi in 45 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go.
You are very light.
Light?
Very light. Not heavy. Easy.
But there's a lot of up and downs.
Yes, many up and down.
But how do you manage? This is very heavy to hold it up.
Very light.
Light?
No, you are very light. But sometimes heavy. Two American guys. Maybe you came here.
Yes.
This is Mariana Park. The first park in Kyoto. Very old park. And at that time, people don't know what is park. The only thing they know about park is the park is very fun place. So at that time, for those people, the fun thing is to see a beautiful garden. So this park is like a Japanese garden. Hideyoshi and she is Nene. Yeah. Then she is. Actually, this is a monkey.
Monkey?
Their hand and legs are tied.
Oh, yeah.
So fall.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
What does it represent? What does this monkey? It's luck or what?
It means
Yeah. What does
Yeah.
this mean?
it's very hard to say. In Japan, monkey can say we have kanji, Chinese characters. We write monkey in Chinese character. We can also read in another way, monkey, and it means relationships, good relationships. So to welcome good relationships, they put 5 monkeys.
Monkeys.
Yes, 5 monkeys means good relationships in Japan.
I understand. And what does cats represent? I saw these lucky cats with the hand. What this represents? Very
Yeah.
cute.
Many customers.
Many customers.
So they are usually placed in store.
Oh.
Many people come on. And that's in the top of that gate. 3 animals. Actually, it is monkey. They're covering eyes, ears, mouth. Don't look, don't hear, don't speak too much. It means this is a temple of monkey temple. We are Michael and Keiko. Live here,
Wow.
training.
And what age usually they start training for being Michael? Which age they start to train?
After graduate junior high school,
After
if you want Michael, you come here. And instead of high school, you go to the school of Michael.
Oh.
We have school.
Wow.
So it's usually 15 or 16. And they train for maybe 5 years. And about they are 20 years old, they can be Keiko.
And what usually they do? Like this is art. They train art, music.
Yeah, something like this. First thing the Michael have to do is to know what is Kyoto dialect. They come from another prefecture, so they have to learn Kyoto dialect. And this is Michael's name, character, hiragana, and kanji characters. Maybe you can see the same character. We call it Toshi. It's sister's name. Michael, sister's name, part of sister's name, and original one, and it's their name. So if the Michael do something bad, the sister also do the bad things.
Oh.
Yes. Try not to harm sister's name. They do good things. Oh, cat. How to say?
Lucky cat?
Lucky cat.
Yeah.
Wow, lucky cat. Do you know what Michael and Geisha looks like?
Yeah,
face-
I saw it.
White
with
face.
White face.
Yes, and beautiful hair.
Yeah.
And Michael, once they made that hair, they have to keep that hair for a week.
Oh.
Even they sleep.
How does they sleep
Yes.
with the
So-
hair?
Yes. If you sleep in normal way, bah.
Yeah.
So they use a high pillow
Oh.
to
Put
neck.
it on neck.
Yes, neck it. So don't touch
Yeah.
the floor. It's very tough.
It's very tough. Yeah.
this town looks better in rainy day. The stone road looks nice in rainy day, not sunny day.
So we are lucky today.
Yes, of course. We recommend come here in rainy day. Michael is not adult. They are 15, but they have to pour alcohol. So it's a little problem in Japan. But also, it is very important to inherit the traditional of Michael. So, no and yes, and the middle, only 5 places in Kyoto. So, Michael can live only 5 places in Kyoto.
And originally, where can you see Maiko or geisha? You can see them in a tea house or where they perform.
To see Michael,
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
Difficult?
In the day,
Uh-huh.
they go to the school, and when they come back, if you are lucky, you can see there.
Uh-huh.
But it's very difficult. Even me, I have seen only 4 times. I rarely see them. Around this area, it's called Gion area. Japanese shoes,
Wow,
they call it geta.
that's very nice.
Yeah. Here we have no electricity pole underground.
Yeah, it's very
So
beautiful.
very beautiful.
Very much.
And this stone road very beautiful in rainy day.
The main focus of the Manga Museum collection is a body of approximately 50,000 publications from the 1970s, which are arranged in an open access library system that spans 200 meters of wall of mangas. And definitely, if you're a manga lover, you would find your favorite author and some very unique pieces that you can read there because it's an open library. A significant fact is that today Japan is known as the country with the most animals cafe in the world, and you can find rabbits, cats, pigs, owls. Theory is why the situation is like this, because owning a pet in Japan is not only expensive, but there is simply no space for them because the apartments usually are small. And so people go to these cafes to interact with the animals, but honestly this is a very sad experience. During my stay in Kyoto, I not only visited public tea houses by myself, but also I've been a guest in one of the most traditional Japanese tea houses, and I've been hosted by Japanese lady I was her guest, and she was explaining to me about tea ceremony itself and what does this represent. In Japan, tea ceremony is a spiritual process deeply rooted in Zen philosophy. The process is aimed to bring harmony and inner peace to the guest, and it's very nice. Honestly, there is also a very funny part of it. When you start to drink your tea, there is a specific way of holding your cup and placing a beautiful part of the cup to your guest or to your host as a way of respect. But also you have to take a few sips, and the last one must be with this funny sound, like, and it's so funny when my host told me, okay, I did it, now you have to do your last sip with the sound. It's really funny. I enjoyed the whole process a lot. It was so beautiful, aesthetically beautiful, and it's really calm you down, and it's really take you back to earth. Like, you looks like you don't think about anything else in the process of making your tea and drinking it. Yasaka Shrine, one of the most famous shrines in Kyoto that have very long and rich history, may go back as far as 656 Asuka era, and it's about 1350 years old, enshrined with Susanoo no Mikoto, the deity of the region. Yasaka Shrine is a very popular place for tourists and for Japanese. Once inside the gate you can access several shrines, some of which are famous for things such as helping you become more beautiful outside and inside, or find a love and happy relationships. That was a lovely sunny day, and I visited Kennenji Temple, the oldest Zen temple in Kyoto. Located just south of famous Gion district, Kennenji was founded by Yosai, the Buddhist monk who introduced both Zen Buddhism and green tea cultivation to Japan upon his returning from his study trip to China. The four sides of one of the temple buildings surrounded by the most amazing peonies in full blossom. This just looks so amazing. They call it place where twin dragons meet the giant flower peony. Also in Japan, peony is called like a king flower. The spirit of Zen feels through stone gardens, through these beautiful flowers, all over this beautiful place. And before entering this place, you need to take off your shoes and you have to be bare feet. And it feels so amazing and so zen. You entering one room after another room, you see these beautiful paintings and you walk and you can hear the wind. It's very zen, it's very quiet there, and you can feel the wood under your feet. You can hear the wind around you, and it's just so peaceful and so beautiful. It's amazing. Just amazing atmosphere and aesthetic is so beautiful.